Everybody. Oh, cheers. I don't know what time it is where you're at. It's about 10 o'clock on a Saturday night where I'm at, so I'm chilling. I just wanted to come on and do a little reading for you guys. On this wonderful Saturday night. Hope y'all are having a good time out there. Stay safe, right? Stay safe. And you can listen to this at any time. This is a vibe check. Vibe checks are short-term readings. Hi, everybody. So, Maya, happy Sunday morning here. Yep, I knew it. I like to come on late for you guys. I like to come on late for my Indian viewers because it's morning time over there. Happy Sunday morning, she says. Boy, that would be a trip. Imagine if I was on a plane. Thank you. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Imagine if I was on a plane and I left here and it's 10 o'clock at night and I turn up in India and it's like 10 o'clock in the morning. That would be a trip. Okay, so for some reason I felt called to pull these Twin Flame Telepathy cards. So maybe somebody's thinking about you right now. Maybe you're on somebody's mind. We'll find out. We'll pull some tarot to get them. You can't depend on me. I wish you could see yourself the way I see you. I need more time, and I'm working my way back to you. So that's good. So right now, you just can't depend on somebody to be there for you, okay? They're in a karmic cycle, or they're just not ready for union. You can't depend on them right now. But they want you to know that they think very highly of you. Very highly of you. They wish you could see yourself the way they see you. I need more time. Yeah, somebody's, again, they're just not ready for that level of soul union yet. I'm working my way back to you. So this is somebody, I'm pulling for people who already know and have been in contact with their person. If you guys got questions, go ahead and put them in the comments. I'll take questions tonight. Okay. What's you can't depend on me? King of Pentacles. So it's not a material thing that they're talking about here, because this person is well off, knows how to make money. This goes way back. Six of Swords. Somebody is just trying to figure their own. So your masculine or your person is trying to figure out their own shit right now. That's why they say you can't depend on me, because they don't know what direction they're going in. They've been living a certain set of values, materialistic values, for a very long time. And now they're moving on from that. And they are embracing their passion. It's like passion over profit with them right now. But they're trying to figure out who the hell they are. So that's why they're saying you can't depend on me. I wish you could see yourself the way I see you. Eight of Swords. So somebody feels trapped. You might be like a free bird to this person. This person might look and see you as this very carefree spirit. The Hierophant and the Chariot. But you're like divinely guided. They see you as this person who who has their life together, who goes their own path. They see you as somebody who God favors. I need more time. Four of Swords. This person's definitely healing. Three of Wands. They are manifesting. This person's manifesting more longing. The Knight of Pentacles. They slowly have to learn that the key to manifestation is to think like you already have the thing. Right now, they're manifesting more want. Somebody doesn't understand that power of positive attraction yet. And what's I'm working my way back to you. Nine of Wands. Okay, somebody's standing their ground. Somebody has to find out who they are before they can come towards you, okay? They have to find out who they are before they can come towards you. Knight of Cups. They do want to make a love offer, though. The Devil. What's the Devil? There might be some kind of soul contract here involved. Eight of Wands. Downloads about victory in a soul contract. Yeah, you guys, I pulled on this earlier for Virgo. If that reading might resonate with you, there's a soul contract here. Two people are meant to be together. Like, they're going to be together. It's just taking time. That's why it's going so slow, because it's like it's already written. Does that make sense? I know it's hard when you want somebody. It's kind of hard to keep hearing the same stuff over and over again. I know. I don't like to pull on timing, Selmaya, because if I pull on timing, then you might not go out and live your life. Oh, it's Cece's birthday? Captain Betty's music. Hi, Captain Betty. So happy birthday, Cece. Yeah, I don't like to pull on timing because then you won't live your life. But I can pull something. I can get a love message for you. Let's get a love message for Selmaya. Three of Cups in the World. So a friendship might be coming to an end, or a period of like partying or having fun might be coming to an end. Oh, shit. A friendship. Okay, this is how I'm interpreting this. Okay. Cece, email me. I'll send you a birthday reading. Okay. So, Maya, a friendship may be coming to an end because it's actually a twin flame. So if somebody's making a choice, they're probably choosing you, the Star, because you shine in their eyes. The Hermit. This person may be a loner or a Virgo. Or alternatively, I don't know if you're an Aquarius. You may have Aquarius in your chart. But it's looking like there's a friendship that's going to develop into more than friends. As in, it's going to develop into a romantic union. So I don't know if there's somebody from your past, a friend that maybe you've always kind of had a thing for, or that you've known always had a thing for you. What else for Selmaya? The Fool. Yeah, you're going to be asked to take a leap of faith on this one. That's just what I'm seeing. What's the Three of Cups? All right, they're not talking, so I'm guessing I have it right. The Sun. Yeah, this is a positive thing. What's the World? That's too many. Excuse me. Yeah, this is a friendship that's going to evolve into some kind of, not some kind of, that you get the Four of Wands. Yeah, you're getting, I'm really thinking that this is a friendship that's going to evolve into this person's your person, right? Do you guys see this wild, there it is, this wild dreadlock? Let me move that. There we go. That was crazy. Seven of Swords, Three of Wands. Yeah, somebody's finding a sneaky way to get back to you. Just glad President Trump wasn't badly injured or killed today. Praying for families of those killed and injured at the Pennsylvania rally today. Oh, yeah, that's wild. Well, Trump's going to get elected for sure now. Everybody, he's going to get that sympathy vote for sure now. That person, that was the worst thing that person could possibly have done if they were trying to slow down Donald Trump or the Republican Party. That was the worst thing they could have done. That's the worst thing anybody can do. It would be the same if somebody tried to shoot Joe Biden. You know, if somebody tried to shoot Joe Biden, it'd be like he would go up in the polls. Yeah, I was watching your crazy dreadlocks over there. Hope he goes soft on the H-1B1 visa for us Indians this time. Yes, they made him a martyr. Yeah. I was thinking the same thing. I mean, I'm glad I didn't wish the man dead or anything. Like, I'm glad he's okay. But like the political side of me just couldn't help and be like, well, fuck. Now he's definitely gonna win. They're definitely gonna be like, see, we told you Democrats were radical. We told you blah blah blah. I'm just like, oh shit, this is the worst thing. But yeah, it sucks that two people had to die from the crowd. Okay, where were we at? Hold on, it's not letting me scroll. There we go. Okay, so I didn't tell you I didn't tell you when you were going to meet the person, Salmaya, but I told you who, kind of. Basically an old friend. Captain Betty. Hi, Betty. Janet wants to know if she'll ever be with her divine counterpart. In this life, I presume. Janet wants to know if she'll ever be with her divine counterpart. The High Priestess. What does your intuition tell you, Janet? Five of Pentacles, being left out in the cold. Three of Pentacles, Three of Wands. What are you manifesting? You're being left out in the cold. But your spirit guides have some kind of plan. They're manifesting something for you. There's a reason why this person isn't in your life yet, or why this person keeps leaving you. With the Five of Pentacles, I want to say this person keeps leaving you out in the cold. But your spirit team is on it, though. They have a plan. What's Three of Pentacles here? Two of Cups and the Magician. Yeah, they want you to heal. From some kind of relationship that may have involved a lot of manipulation. What's the Three of Wands? Knight of Cups. Yeah, they're manifesting a love offer for you. Four of Cups. What's the Four of Cups? But they may want this person to miss you for a little bit. They may want this person to long for you. What's the Four of Cups, please? Knight of Wands. It's not telling me when or if you're going to be together, but it is, your spirit team is manifesting a love offer. There's something about this longing that you're meant to feel. It's supposed to, this longing is supposed to push you into action. Or maybe it's supposed to push your divine masculine into action. We'll see. Who's being pushed into action here? The Wheel of Fortune, both of you. The Moon. Yeah. There's something unexpected. Your subconscious is coming into play. This is for the both of you. I'm guessing there's more shadow work that needs to be done on your guys' parts before you can come together. Seven of Swords. Something about the next 7 weeks is going to be critical for you and your person, okay? Janet, I don't know if you're going to be together in the next 7 weeks, but the next 7 weeks are going to be crucial. What do the next 7 weeks hold? Six of Swords. Something about moving on. Ten of Cups. Moving on into happiness. If your person isn't giving you what you need right now, if they're not capable of giving you what you need right now, your spirit team is working on bringing somebody into your life who can and will emotionally give you what you need. Okay, Janet? I'm not getting a very clear response. But I did see something. The clearest response I got was I did see something about moving on and moving into a happily ever after. All in divine timing. Is this an ending or an opportunity? What's the World, please? Pentacles, an ending. Yeah, I don't know if you are going to get to be with your person in this lifetime. They're really, really focused on the material world, it looks like. I don't think they're spiritually evolved enough to handle the kind of divine counterpart union that you're looking at. You know what I mean? Six of Wands. But that doesn't mean that you won't still have victory. That doesn't mean that you won't still be happy. Okay? Eight of Wands. Listen for the signs. If your person's leaving you out in the cold, that means they're not ready for union, and you should allow your spirit team to bring in somebody new for you. Okay? I hope that makes sense, Janet. Hi, Conrad. We always have victory. Yep. Have I thought about offering classes to teach tarot? I have now. Why? You think I'm good at it? Obviously, or you wouldn't be watching, right? It'd be a great way to make some money. Thank you. You're wonderful. Oh, you guys are too good. I'm your student. That's right. Conrad is my student. Type basis. Yes. Betty, I don't know how the heck you read my mind, but I was just thinking about that. Yeah, it would be a great way to make some money. And it would also be a way to make money that wouldn't be in conflict with my religion. See, as a Wiccan, there's controversy, and this isn't all witches, right? But as a Wiccan witch, there's controversy surrounding the whole idea of charging for certain spiritual practices and services. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if I'm ethically allowed to charge for spell work. I certainly can't charge for teaching classes about Wicca. Like, those I have to do of my own. Like, if I were to lead a coven or something, I would have to do that of my own free will. So Wicca is a lot about service, service, service. You're of service to the people. But teaching classes on tarot, that's something I could definitely do and get paid for. And I don't feel like I would be in violation of any ethics. You know what I mean? I should teach tarot. I have a real funny way of doing it. I will take your classes. I'm a demonolatress. Teach love, do it. Oh, you're a demonolatress, are you? Yeah, that's fascinating. What's your take on Lilith? Goddess, demon, both? What's your take on Lilith, Betty? People want to learn tarot from me. You guys are the best. I love you so much. Oh, what's that pillow doing out here? Oh. Okay. Yeah, I'll look into that. I'll have to sit down and write a course because, you know, it's been so long since I actually thought about like what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Like, it's been a long time since I sat down and went through like every card and was like, oh, this is what it means. I'm an intuitive tarot reader. And it can be kind of tricky to teach that. But we need to talk online or something. I can't type that fast. Lilith is a feminist icon, according to Salmaya. Lilith is a feminist icon. Do it, love. You will not regret it. Oh, I love you guys. You guys are fantastic. I have a small following, but I have a fucking dedicated following, and I wouldn't trade that for the world. I wouldn't trade that for the world, you guys. All right. So, yes, we do. That's why I show up. I keep showing up. I keep showing up for you guys. All right. So, what did we learn from the vibe check? Going back over the vibe check. Your masculine still needs time. He is figuring himself out. He's choosing passion over profits. And that's causing him to have a identity crisis. All right. He's having an identity crisis. That's why he doesn't want to be in a union right now, because he doesn't know if he's even going to be able to support himself emotionally, rather than let alone somebody else. She's totally weak. Conrad, are you winding me up? Don't worry about intuition. If they are ready, they are ready. Live your life and let the divine and God handle it. You guys give good advice. Not you. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure for a sec. I was like, what? I thought maybe you were trying to wind me up. Okay, where were we at? So your divine masculine. Well, let's get some advice and see what you can do. Because the weight is so hard and it's so draining, right? He's just, I don't know. He's just going through an identity of crisis. But he is working his way back to you. Okay? He is working his way back to you. So let's find out what Divine Feminine should be occupying her time with as of now. What does Spirit want from Divine Feminine? A new romantic cycle begins. Ooh, we'll pull on that. What? Well, yeah, we got them. Oh, okay. We got 4 of them. Will you bring me another one? Because this one's about half. Well, that one's not even half out, but you know me. Yeah, we got some for you too, even though I knew you were going to be at work at 9.
All right, I'll have one, but then I'm probably going to bed.
That's fine. Okay, sorry, guys. Okay, a new romantic cycle begins. A time for healing. We pulled on healing a lot. So you might be meeting a new person to help take your mind off your absent divine masculine. A time for healing, most definitely. A time to give rather than take. That card always confuses me. I never know what that card means. I always have to pull on it. A time to give rather than take. Give what? Give advice rather than take advice? Maybe like get out and work at a charity or something. You guys know what I want to do? I got to make time for it. You know what I want to do? I want to volunteer at nursing homes to sit with the dying. That's what I want to do. I was the only person there when my grandmother passed. And I was there when she took her dying breath. And it affected me deeply. It changed something deeply. Because if I hadn't made it into town in time like I did, she would have died alone. And it's going on 3 years since she passed. And I hate the thought of somebody dying alone. Nobody should die alone. And I hate that saying, we all die alone. Man, shut the fuck up. Like, there's a difference between dying with nobody around you and dying with people around you. Like, nobody wants to die alone. Nobody wants to go through the dying process alone. So, we all die alone. Like, get out of here with that shit. But yeah, so maybe that's what this card is talking about. Maybe there's some kind of thing, charity that you can do to help get your mind off of it, right? There's something you can do. I'm going to the Gurudwara, temple of the Sikh religion, to cook and serve free food on Sundays. It feels so like good for you. Yep, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. So Salmaya goes and cooks and serves free food on Sundays. That's awesome. So she'll be doing that today. Good for you. I think that's what this gets at. This is what this is getting at. So thank you. That inspires me. So this week I'm gonna call the nursing home and see when I can come in and volunteer to sit with the dying, particularly those who have nobody. That's who I want to sit with. I want to sit with the people who are dying, who have absolutely no visitors, like no family. Okay, let's get this. A new romantic cycle begins. Let's see what this is all about. A new romantic cycle begins. Okay, it's coming in quickly. That's so far, that's all they want to tell me. A subconscious love offer? A subconscious love offer is coming in quickly. But what good is that in the 3D? The King of Pentacles. So it's from an earth sign. So is this subconscious love offer? What's the point of this? 4 of Wands. It's your twin flame. So your divine, this is funny. So your divine masculine isn't ready to be with you in the 3D, but they definitely want to be with you in the fucking 5D. Maybe that's what they mean by a new romantic cycle begins. Maybe they mean this new cycle begins with your divine masculine recognizing your guys' connection. Does that make sense? Oh, bye, Betty. May all of you be blessed in everything you do and create. May the divine current carry you where you are meant to be. Until next time, stay wild and free. Blessed be. Blessed be to Betty. Conrad says, you never die alone. You're surrounded by your ancestors and past loved ones. We just don't see them. Exactly. That's what I believe too. Me and my daughter Cece says, me and my daughter used to go visit people in nursing homes and senior housing places. That's what I think I want to do. I'd like to become a death doula. But my small town is so economically depressed, I don't think anybody would be able to afford to hire a death doula. People can barely afford end-of-life care, let alone a bougie death doula. Janet says, I used to work in a nursing home. Yes, you have to be very familiar with death there. So, I mean, okay, so what is this masculine's deal? Like, a subconscious love offer? Give me a break. Is this something that's going to manifest in the 3D here? The Hanged One. No. Not yet. So you're still going to feel him. So there's going to be a new romantic cycle beginning wherein your divine counterpart begins to realize that he's actually your divine counterpart, and he starts sending you subconscious love offers. Like, you might start dreaming about him more. You might start getting telepathic communication from him, that or her, depending on the gender of your divine masculine. But that's how I'm interpreting that. What's the time for healing? Feel free to block that out, by the way. You don't have to be indulged with that, because that can be painful. A time for healing. When somebody wants you in the spiritual, but they don't want you in the physical because they're too afraid or embarrassed or ashamed to say that they're in love with you. A time for healing. The sun. Okay, so there's going to be good news and divine timing. 9 of Swords. Whatever's keeping you up at night, whatever's making you feel trapped, all in time. Excuse me, I'm guessing you're going to be released from it. Yeah, the world, it's going to come to an end. Yeah, it's time for healing. That's the truth. That wants to come out. So does Death and the 10 of Swords. Yeah, you're going to heal, Divine Feminine. This whole telepathic bullshit from your twin flame, like, that's not going to slow your healing down one bit. All your blockages are going to be removed. Okay? All your blockages are going to be removed. All your mental and emotional blockages anyway, okay? The Hermit. You may decide to go in hermit mode. You may decide to shut down for a little bit. This is going to drive your masculine wild. He's going to go into overdrive in manifesting you. He's going to go into overdrive. Yeah. And you may still decide to put up blocks to him or her, them. You may still decide to put up blocks to them with the Queen of Swords. You may decide that you just don't want to, until they're ready to have you in the 3D, they can't have you in the 5D, kind of. Yeah, this is how you're meant to heal, by holding on to your dignity, to your integrity. Okay, I hope this is making sense. It's like, if this person isn't ready to commit to you in the 3D, then they don't get to sneak around in the spiritual and have you. They don't get to make love to your soul when they don't want to make love to your body. Does that make sense? When they're too, I don't know what their problem is. Embarrassed, ashamed, codependent, whatever. There's love here. That's for sure. This could definitely be self-love. Definitely. Blocking out. Or blocking out someone's love causes them to desire you even more. 3 of Swords. Okay, it pushes them into a breakup with this Queen of Pentacles. To get out while the getting's good. So you cutting, yeah. Excuse me, standing their ground as the Emperor. So you not indulging this person in the 5D, you not indulging them spiritually, is what's going to you, like, withholding access to your energy is going to drive this person wild. Like, it's going to make them realize, because right now they probably have access to your to your energy. Like whenever you feel their presence, you're probably surrendering to it. Don't do that anymore. Go distract yourself, because your person has to be deprived of your energy before they realize that they need you. Does that make sense? I hope so. I hope that doesn't sound toxic. Maybe it does. I don't know. Remember, this is all in the spirit, if that's any help. But yeah, your person has to be denied your energy. Yep, then they'll want to carry the burden of love. But right now, you're carrying the fucking burden. You're carrying the burden of love. Time to give rather than take. Yeah. This could be your counterpart, actually. Your divine counterpart could be the one who's been taking your love on the spirit level, but not giving any back. Your divine masculine doesn't know how this works. What Cece said, each time I visited people in comas who were dying, they woke up and spoke with me, knowing who I was and happy to see me. Then they died minutes later. You're a psychopomp, Cece. A psychopomp is a spirit who leads people into the afterworld, into the afterlife. That's good. That's good. They were like, oh, sweet, you're here. I can finally pass knowing I'm safe. Knowing I'm going to make it to where I'm supposed to go. The whippoorwills aren't going to get me. If you've ever read H.P. Lovecraft. But yeah, spiritually speaking, I think somebody was taking too much. 5 of Swords. Yeah, they took too much. Now they're listening to their intuition and they feel like crap. Victory, though. This is actually a victory because this is breaking down their ego. Somebody's realizing that they've been kind of selfish. Their spirit guides have been guiding them to this realization, like, oh, I'm actually kind of like spiritually and like emotional. I'm kind of a selfish person. Death. That's all going to change because you're blocking them. A psychopomp. It's a spirit who ferries the souls of the dead to the underworld. Suke means soul and pomp means to lead. So a soul leader. Okay, a fresh start. Probably after a breakup. We keep getting this. There needs to be a breakup. She said, okay, that sounds right. Getting downloads. I keep pulling on breakups a lot. I know that's not the happiest news, but Sometimes things need to end. I pulled on this in the Virgo reading too. Like, two people have a contract. They're meant to be together at some point in this lifetime. Excuse me again. And when that time comes, you don't want to be standing in the way of it. Yeah, I think we broke up. He's not responding. Yeah, so you did get left out in the cold. 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, you got left out in the cold. But you're still going to get your 10 of Cups. Remember, Janet, you're still going to get your happily ever after. You're still going to get your happy ending. Your spirit guides are working on it. It's probably not going to be with this particular dude because he's too focused. I got the 7 of Pentacles and the 8 of Pentacles. He's just too focused on the here and now. He's not ready for that kind of like soul bond commitment that changes your life. And he's just not, Okay, good. I'm glad you remember. Dreams and toxicity and projections. Yeah. Okay. How are we doing on time? Oh, 47 minutes? Shoot, that's short for me. Anybody having any other questions? Oh, there's my butt. Ugh, let me sit back down. I can't find my vape. I'm annoyed. I'm deeply annoyed. I'm addicted to that thing. Rejection is protection, yeah. I thought he was the one after all the years I put in with my toxic ex. Don't worry, Cece. Okay. Oh, what's this? There's that pesky 4 of Wands always haunting us, right? The Hanged One. So this is an initiation. An initiation into what? An initiation into karma. Okay, what do you mean by an initiation into karma? 4 of Cups. Somebody out here is being taught how karma works. Their karma is to be independent, independently wealthy, secure, stable, and healthy. That's somebody's karma. That's good karma. Yeah, that person's already on the path because they listen to their intuition. So if you've been worried about your future, regardless of your love life, if you've been worried about your future, just know that you're being initiated into the mysteries of karma. And that's going to serve you very well because you're going to find out that your karma is good, right? And you're going to figure out just exactly why and what you had to learn. So you're not just going to run around like, oh, hi, Vaishali. You're not just going to run around like, oh, I've got good karma. Look at me. I'm just going to bask and glow in my good karma. No, you're going to like know the secrets of it. Like you might actually start studying the actual doctrine of karma, not just the Western concept of what goes around comes around. Because that's basically what we Westerners think when we think of karma. Like it can be summed up in the phrase, what goes around comes around. That's how we think of it. But I do believe karma is actually a little more intricate than that. You might be learning through experience, through study, or through both the ins and outs of karma so that you can explain to people just exactly why you have this good karma. Or you'll understand for yourself why you have this goodness coming back to you. It also consumes the concept of duty. Okay, so I like that. So what your duty in life is. Yeah, in the West, it's very much seen as what goes around comes around kind of idea. And then there's Dharma, which I'm not even entirely sure what Dharma is. Recognizing what are your duties and how you have fulfilled them. Okay, recognizing your duties and how you have fulfilled them. So if you have bad karma, that means you haven't fulfilled your duties. If you have good karma, that means you are fulfilling your duties. Hopefully, I'm getting that correct. I might not know. I probably don't know. Because even though I was a religious studies major, that was years and years and years ago, and I have not kept up with my studies. There's a big ass bug on my roof. Goodness gracious, I hate bugs. I'd like to get over that fear of bugs, but it's difficult. Especially when it's a 2-inch wood roach looking back at me. Oh, it's a wood roach. I live next to some woods, so we get wood roaches. Not the nasty kind of roaches, like the pesky kinds of ones. I'm always on an eye out for those because we live in an apartment. I'm always on an eye out for the pesky roaches. This is like the roaches that live out in the woods. It's just a big bug and it's gross. But I'm trying to learn to be good to bugs because fairies ride around on bugs. Fairies and bugs are like this. So basically, one should be doing her duties that is needed to be done. Gotcha. Dharma means religion as well as fulfillment of duties. Okay. Recognizing what are your duties and how you have fulfilled them. Dharma means religion as well as fulfillment of duties. So basically, one should be doing her duties that is needed to be done. Oh, nice. Samaya has chosen Shiva. Beautiful. For example, it is my dharma to stay true to Shiva because I have chosen him as my deity and fulfilling my duties to my parents as their daughter. I have duties to fulfill as a wife and a mother. And I stay true to Kali Ma. I've told people that. People in the Western witchy community, Krishna told Arjuna in the Gita, oh yeah, where Arjuna, because Arjuna didn't want to kill, he didn't want to go to war because those were his cousins, right? Were they his cousins over on the other side? And he's like, I can't do it. And then Krishna came down and was like, or Krishna showed up. Krishna's an incarnation of Vishnu, right? I think I'm getting that correctly. It's his dharma to fight. Yeah, it's your duty. Yeah, you were born into the warrior. You were born into the warrior caste. So it's your duty to go and do this. Yeah. Regardless of the outcome. It gets a little tricky for women because it seems like women's dharma is the same. Like, have you noticed that? Like, all across the world, no matter what religion, no matter what culture, women's dharma is always get married, make babies. Get married, make babies. And I'm not saying that that's not righteous. I mean, I did it. I got married and I made babies. You know? So I totally understand the whole idea of like, you have duties, fulfill your duties. You know what I mean? It's just, part of me is like, okay, I can see how the patriarchy would use that to their advantage to keep women under their thumb a bit. You know, because a woman's duty is never go out and lead the world. Her duty is always to stay home and make babies. Like, without doubt. Yes, in a way to provide care to their families, to nurture. Women are the givers. Maybe that's why they say in the next life, if you want to progress spiritually, you have to be born a man so that you don't have all these dharma, you don't have all this dharma that comes with being a woman. There's so much duty that comes with being a woman. If you're born a man, you can just go out into the forest and not have to, which is crazy because shouldn't their dharma be to get married and make babies too? Because we can't do it without them. Maybe dharma changes over time. Doing the right thing. Righteous belief itself is dharma, not bounded by religious beliefs. Oh, okay. Dharma means doing the right thing. Okay. Okay. Not just karmic duties, but for example, the duty of being a good child to your parents and taking care of them when they're old. Yeah. I can see that. I think we had a question. Janet wants to know. That's a bad, not just. Oh no, and I'm loving it, but I want to get to Janet's question really quick. I have a childhood friend that's been wanting me for 26 years. Should I give him a chance? Janet. Hi, Oho. Janet. Do you want him? I mean, there could be a reason why he's been just a friend for 26 years. Are you attracted to him? Obviously, you guys have things in common because you're friends, but there's a reason, there may be a reason why he's only been a friend. You see what I'm getting at? Like, if you liked him, maybe he would have been more than a friend. What do you think, Janet? I mean, obviously you get along with him. You've been friends for 26 years. Do you also find him attractive? I'm not sure what the yes means. It could be yes, I'm hearing you. Do you also find him attractive? Why would you get married to your ex? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You know, we all do dumb shit. Yes, he's sexy. Then give him a chance. I don't need tarot cards to pull on that. You've been friends for 26 years. So you know that you get along. Even if you haven't been great friends, like you know that you get along. It's been 26 years. You think he's sexy. Girl, I don't need cards. I don't need to pull on that. Go for it. Go for him. Get it. You want me to pull on it anyway? All right, Janet's new guy. Strength. Yeah. Ooh, this is going to be a good connection. Nine of Cups. Ah, wish fulfillment. Okay. Ah, something you've been waiting on. Didn't I pull something in the vibe check? Didn't I pull something? No, that was for Salmaya. I pulled for Salmaya about the friend. He's been wanting me for 26 years, but let my ex interact. Wow. If you think he's sexy, girl, go for it. You got the green light from the cards. Honestly, I don't even need the cards. Go for it. Fucking go for it. Got some green flags. Oh, Twerko. Hello, dear. I cannot study this time because my financial situation. Can you please give me a suggestion? Oh, you can't study because of money. Oh, fuck that. That sucks. I loved school. I adored school when I was in school. When I was in college, there was nothing I loved more than going to class. Like more than the nights out at the bars, more than the parties. And I did a lot of that. I loved being in class. Anya is still with us. Nice. I loved school too. Yep. I fucking loved school. Explains why you're so damn smart. Thank you. I actually think I'm kind of dumb because I've lost a lot of it. Like, that's why I'm glad. I'm not going to, I will be real and upfront and honest. I'm so grateful. And I'm grateful for all of you. But I'm grateful that I have so many Indian watchers, Indian viewers. I love you guys. I love you all. But it's nice to have viewers in India because they can correct me when I'm talking about Eastern shit. You know what I mean? They can be like, well, actually, Fairy, this is how it is. So I really appreciate that. If I'm ever saying something, like if I'm saying something about Greek mythology and you know something I don't, pop it in the comments. If I'm talking about Norse mythology, pop it in the comments. You know, don't ever be afraid to fucking help me out. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. Me too. I love learning. Yeah, it's nice. That's what makes you wiser, not to be too proud to learn and stand correct. Thank you. Thank you, Anya. I applied for scholarships but did not get it. Just keep fucking trying. Oh, listen to me. Don't do what I did. Don't do what I did. I gave up. My dream was to be a college professor. And I got so overwhelmed with the process of applying to graduate colleges that I just gave up completely. And instead, I went into an open enrollment university and studied something completely different from my dream. Like instead of becoming a classics professor, I got a master's in English because I thought I could teach if I did that. But Iowa has very strict rules about who can be a teacher, so I kind of screwed myself. Anyway, the point is, just because one scholarship turned you down, don't do what I did. Don't give up. Hey, Betty's back. Nice. Oh, she's going to talk about Lilith. Good. I took pre-law for 3 years and in philosophy. I wanted to be a literature professor. Her energy reminds me of Ma Kali. Night, Captain Betty. Oh, okay, good. Ooh, I've got two different wonderful conversation topics going at the same time. So Anya, do not give up. Ask for help. Here's my advice to you. Soon to be graduate student in a program that she loves. Ask for help. Reach out to your alma mater. Reach out to some of your old professors. Tell them, hey, do you have any advice for helping me get the scholarship? You know, do that. And another piece of advice my professor gave me that I didn't listen to was never pay for a liberal arts degree. So you're not applying to master's programs, you're applying to PhD programs. Because the PhD will pay you to study. You'll do your 2 years of master work, probably work as a TA, continue to work as a TA under a professor as you write your dissertation for your PhD, but they will pay you. You'll get a teaching assistantship, okay? Don't pay for a liberal arts degree. Okay, I hope that helps, Anya. I haven't been in school for 15 years. Oh, okay. So you haven't been in school for 15 years. Okay. That is going to be a lot harder because you got to reach out to your professors who might not remember you after 15 years. What are you going for, Anya? Okay, while Anya's answering, let's get back to Captain Betty. Let's get back to Betty. Hello, I'm back. Hard to explain how incredible Lilith is. She helped me rediscover myself and my primal feminine energy, made me face things I did not want to in order to heal. Amazing. Her energy reminds me of Ma Kali. Oh, wait, I was talking to Oho. I'm sorry, I got off track with the school stuff. I was talking to Oho. Yes, Oho, yes. So, Okay, so there's good news for you in regards to school, Oho. You're going to have a victory. Oh, that was a big buzz. God, there's big bugs up there. Okay, get used to it. All right, you're going to have a victory. Trust your intuition. You are manifesting a way out of your predicament. So you can't afford school right now. You can't afford school right now. That doesn't mean you're not going to be able to afford school later. Okay? Let me go back. I applied for a scholarship, but didn't get it. Yeah. Oh, so everything I was saying to Anya applies to you as well. Do not give up. Reach out to your professors. Reach out to your academic advisor. All right? Reach out to your academic advisor, Oho. Ask them for help. Ask for help. Okay? Ask for help. What news do we have for Oho in regards to her school? Or are you I always say her. You could be he, him, or they, them. Pop your pronouns down in the comments for me, okay? Your biggest setback, Oho, seems to be a lack of confidence. But you're going to have a change of attitude really quickly. I don't know what's going to happen, but something's going to happen to boost your confidence. Maybe this talk. I'm not a stay-at-home mom, but I was just finding it interesting to relate to you. I love that you wanted to be a professor too. Yeah, I did, and I'm also a stay-at-home mom now. That Dharma, baby. You got duties, batch. So I don't mean to make light of sacred. Well, I am making light of sacred concepts, but it's not because I disrespect them. I just want something to blame for my shortcomings, and damn it, Dharma's convenient for that. Okay. Let's find out. Okay. All right. First baby, and she's barely one as of last week. I love being at home with her during these crucial moments. Yeah. Look, I consider myself to be a feminist because I believe that all women have the right to choose their life path. You know, like not, and I also believe that gender energy is fluid. I believe gender is fluid. So people can be born in a feminine body and be more masculine, or born into a masculine body and be more feminine. So, you know, and I want to leave that shit open. Like, under no circumstances do I want to say every woman who was assigned female at birth has to love having babies and being married. Like, that's nonsense. But from what I've observed, women really do tend to be the more nurturing and empathetic, and like there is something about feminine energy that wants to nurture and take care. Like I've noticed that. Like I'm a substitute teacher and I like to watch the kids play at recess, and the little boys and the little girls, like even with all of the gender, like how far we've come, you know, with that stuff in this day and age, like you still see boys and girls doing different things. Like the boys are usually playing. I rarely see girls playing basketball or catch or anything with the boys. I rarely see a girl doing that. I always see the girls off in a corner in their groups, talking, chatting, or playing a cooperative game. Like the girls will stand around with a volleyball and they'll bounce the volleyball back and forth to each other. You know, something not non-cooperative. I'm sorry, I meant non-competitive. They'll play something, if they do play with the ball, they'll play something non-competitive, like a hacky sack, the equivalent of a hacky sack game, but with a volleyball. Like girls will be more non-competitive. They seem to want to be more communal. Whereas boys, this is just what I've noticed. Boys, and whether it's socialization or whether it's biology, I think it's a combination of both, to be quite frank. Boys are into the more competitive sports where they're fighting against each other, you know. Yeah, I mean, we still have more women staying home, and whether that is from socialization, that's probably a bit of socialization, I would assume. But you know, it's with us, whether it's biology or whether it's socialization. It's the fuck there. Definitely very feminine, but I'm a tomboy, proudly fluid and androgynous. Nice. It's true. I was always playing football and soccer with the dudes. Yep. I still to this day only have guy friends, but I'm very feminine. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I rarely see little girls. Just it's interesting to me because with children, you know, the reason I like to observe children is because they haven't been quite so indoctrinated yet, you know. So I like to observe children because children will tell you exactly how they think, exactly how they feel, exactly what they want to do. Kids will just tell you, you know. So that's why I like to observe kids. Oh, yeah, Dharma is real, no doubt. 36 single mom and loving it. Oh, the full time to stay home mom is so congrats. Yep. It's a lot. I'm probably going to get demonetized for this, but I don't care. I truly do not. Okay, you guys. I'm half joking. But I thought about starting, and I know this is going to sound crazy. I kind of thought about starting my own Wiccan tradition. So, in other words, I thought about starting my own religion, you guys. The only reason I bring that up is because Captain Betty suggested that I teach tarot, and I just thought about that, and that reminded me, Welder, what's the time I thought about starting my own religion? The beautiful thing about Wicca is that you can start your own tradition at any time. I've thought about it. Oh, normally I'm the worker in the oh, I wanted to stay at home. I hated work. The only job I can stand right now is being a substitute teacher, and even that gets under my skin sometimes because those kids are bad. And I'm such a pushover, you guys. But anyway, but yeah, I thought about starting my own Wiccan tradition. I was going to call it Green Fairy Wicca. Hi, babe. Careful before the bugs get in. I'm just having a conversation. We're talking about Dharma and lots of other things. Dharma is your duty.
Yeah.
I'd be down to learn the practice of yours if you did start it. All right, sweet. I have to get other people. I got to get other people in on it because I'm going to have to come up with like meditations. I'm going to have to come up with chants. Like, if I really want to start my own religion, it's going to require a lot of planning. And I can barely meditate for 5 minutes, let alone tell somebody else they have to do it. Here, meditate about this. Meditate that you're in a green meadow with a cottage and there's a book there and it's got every secret in it and you just fucking read it all and you know everything and then come back to me and I'll tell you that you're wrong. I'll tell you you should have understood it my way because it's my religion. Oh no. See, I want to start my own Wiccan tradition, but I'm afraid to because I'm afraid it would devolve into like a cult. I don't want to do that because I'm scared that that would happen. Because what if it goes to my head? You're a big ass bug. Oh my goodness.
Jesus Christ, yes you are. Oh, you're just a beetle. Okay. Yeah, you're just a damn dung, or not dung beetle, but fucking
Potato bug. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no red cups.
Hey, babe, we can get a sponsorship for Kool-Aid.
Yeah, I was gonna make it. He beat me to it. He made a Kool-Aid joke without me. It was Flavor Aid, by the way. Get it right.
Kool-Aid.
We can get a sponsorship for Flavor Aid. Just green cups.
No, we could be environmentally friendly and get a bunch of those aluminum cups. So some people need a second dosage.
Page of Wands. Okay, so somebody is starting out on a new path. Judgment. Wow, okay. Either they're going to be judged for this path. That's all I can say. Someone's going out on a new path and they're going to be judged for it. Two of Wands. But they're picking the better option. They're taking the blinders off. Okay, so you may be starting out, somebody out there is striking out on a new path, and people are going to judge you for striking out on this new path. But you are actually choosing the path that is the best for you because you've taken the blinders off and now you know what's best for you. So don't listen to the people who want to judge you for it, okay? That's the truth. Ten of Swords. I just spoke the truth. Yeah, so go on this new path, even if people judge you for it, because this new path is the correct path for you. You've finally taken the blinders off. You finally see what your soul is meant to do and be, and that's the truth. Cheers. Hold on. I will be right back. I have got to find my vape. And then I want to talk more about this Lilith Kalima connection if Betty's still on. What did I do with my vape? You wouldn't know. Don't answer. Okay, guys, I'm back. Ugh. Thank you for waiting. Oh, thank you, Cece. The lighting out here is really good. I'm not wearing any makeup tonight, so the lighting is really good. I love talking to you guys. I love getting on here and bullshitting with you guys. I love it. It's kind of my social life. I know that sounds sad. I try to have a social life. I do. You going back in, babe? Okay. I try to have a social life. I do. But this is about as social as it gets for me at times. I'm just being real. I recently lost a friend, not to death. Me and a friend got into an argument. And this was just a few weeks after she called me her best friend. A friend and I, yeah, I love it too, nice. A friend and I got into an argument. And we're basically not friends anymore. Like, I don't know. Like, we had a disagreement. And now we're not friends. So, and I've been racking my brain, thinking to myself, what could I have said different? What could I have done wrong? Like, did I jump the gun? You know what I mean? Like, so this has been very therapeutic. It's hard. What I'm getting at is it's hard for me to maintain female friendships. I think I'm autistic. Just going to throw it out there. It's easier for me to talk to people through a medium like YouTube than it is for me to talk to people face to face. Because I don't like repeating myself. And then sometimes I tell people what I think. I tell them what I really think. Even that happens with family, yeah. Shit, girl, I just chill outside my car every night and listen to music. This is Anya. That's my social life. Being the chick in the block who dances in her driveway and staff dance fight. That's all my social. I feel you. I love to dance. Life is, but I love it that way. Yep. Oh, I love you, Betty. I love you, Green Fairy. Do it. Oh, you guys are too good. See, I have a small following, but I have a fucking dedicated following, and I wouldn't give that up for the world. I would not give that up for the fucking world. No doubt. Go, dancing is essential. I agree. I love to dance. Something's wrong there. I can tell something's wrong with me when I don't do two things. When I don't laugh and when I don't dance. Like, I can always find the funny in anything. I can always make myself laugh somehow, some way. So if I can't find the funny, and if I'm not dancing to music, something's off. Something's off. Anya, wait, was that for my question? I'd be down to learn this practice of yours if you did start it. Anya says I'm Wiccan too. Ah, nice. Yeah, so you know the struggle, Anya. So I read this book, Scott Cunningham's, I believe it was in Living Wicca, because Living Wicca teaches you how to start your own Wiccan tradition. I believe it was in Wiccan, but it might not have. It was in one of Scott Cunningham's books. It was either in Guide for the Solitary Practitioner or it was in Living Wicca, one of those two. I love those books. Those books changed my life. Scott Cunningham, Guide for the Solitary Practitioner, and Living Wicca. If you're interested in Wicca or you are a Wiccan and you've never read those books, you need to read those books. But something Cunningham said in one of those books was do not charge for, I'll have to go back and get the book and read the exact words, but the way I interpreted it was do not charge for spiritual services. Do not be like those of other religions. And he's got a chip on his shoulder about Christianity. You can pick that up through the books. So I think he was talking about televangelists. And excuse me, in my opinion, people who are like, dial in 55555 now and donate $10 and plant your seed and get the receive the blessing of heaven, the healing upon your life. Like, I kind of feel like that's what he was talking about. Do not be like those of other religions. I think he was talking about televangelist Christianity. But I took that shit to heart. And I was like, oh, like, I can't even do spellcraft for money. Like, other witches are out there making money. You know, like, they're charging for spell work. They're charging for all kinds, you know what I mean? And it's like, man, they're out there fucking making money off their craft. But because I'm a Wiccan, I can't. And I did a tarot reading on it, and the tarot reading confirmed it. Like, you can choose money or you can choose spiritual enlightenment, and all the teachers say, no, you can have both. But I don't know. With my dharma, I can't. Because I basically, when you become a Wiccan, this is what people don't understand about Wicca. This is what people don't understand about Wicca. I'm looking those up for sure. I love reading. They're funny folklore. I respect you for that. Yeah, thank you. This is what people don't understand about Wicca. When you become a Wiccan, you are basically swearing an oath to use your magic to serve others. And this may be a comparison that a lot of pagans don't like, but I mean it in the best possible sense. Wiccans, in the best possible sense, are the Christians, and scare quotes, the Christians of the witching community. What do I mean by that? What I mean by that is that in traditional Christianity, there was the impetus to serve, to do good work, to be a positive influence on society. The early Christians actually did, before Christianity became a world religion, the early Christians actually did a lot of good in the ancient pagan world. Like, the early Christians were the ones who would adopt female babies that got left out in the wilderness because their pagan parents needed to have a son, and their poor pagan parents needed to have a son. They couldn't afford a daughter, so they just left the baby girl out in the woods to starve and die, in hopes that the next time they would have a son. You know, the early Christians they would pick those babies up. So they actually did a lot of good. So that's what I mean when I say Wiccans are the quote unquote Christians of the witching world. When you become a Wiccan, you're basically signing up to be a good witch. You're saying that you're not going to curse, you're not going to hex, you're not going to charge people, you're not going to be a charlatan, you know. So it's a very selfless, it's actually very disciplined in a lot of ways. And a lot of modern day witches don't like Wicca because Wiccans sometimes get on high horses. You know, like they think that Wiccans are too preachy, which is also something you hear from Christians, coincidentally. They think Wiccans are too preachy. or they think that Wicca is restrictive. Well, that's their opinion. Wiccans are still witches. Like, I compare Wicca to Christianity, but Wiccans are not Christians. Wiccans are witches. And, you know, you can be a witch and be Christian, but you can't be Christian and be a witch, if that makes sense. There's no such thing as a witch Christian, but there is such thing as a Christian witch, if that makes sense. But I know that in a lot of witch circles, Christianity is still seen as the enemy. So my comparison, my analogy may be a bit controversial, is all I'm going to say. Okay, where are we at? Wow! That's amazing. Anya, I didn't even fucking read your comment, and here I am going on comparing Christians and Wiccans, and you have proud Wiccan with a badass Christian attitude. What a fucking confirmation. That's crazy. You're also a Virgo. A lot of fucking Virgos. A lot of Virgos in this channel. Very, okay. No, Cece. It's not that you're a bad witch. You're just not a Wiccan. You're not a Wiccan. So it's not incumbent on you. You could also compare Wicca to being Jewish. Like, you know how Jewish people have to keep observant Jews anyway? How observant Jewish people have to keep kosher. They can't eat pork. They can't eat shellfish. They can't eat meat with blood in it. There's all kinds of rules. You know, they have to keep kosher. It's the same idea. As a Wiccan, you have these set of rules. It's like keeping kosher. You know, but if you're not Wiccan, this is my opinion. If you're not Wiccan, these rules don't apply to you. Just like if you're not Jewish, those rules don't apply to you. Right? But the fact that you have chosen, which not everybody chooses to be Jewish, but with Wicca anyway, the fact that you've chosen to be Wiccan says that you have decided determination to be good. I don't know. It's hard to explain. Because you guys, the thing people have to remember about Wiccans is that they are still witches. And you don't want to fuck with them. Right? They're still witches. That's the thing. Yes, let's talk about Lilith and Kali. You mean me? I curse all over the place. Oh, darn it. Oh, you mean make... Oh, Cece, I didn't get your joke. That's good. That's a good joke, Cece. I got it. I got your joke, finally. Yeah, no worries, Cece. I only read the first half of it. I didn't get your joke. I got your joke. It was good. It was cute. I got it. Oh, wait, you mean make curses. That's good. I like that. So, Betty, I'm going to have to explore Lilith a little bit more because I believe I am what's called in the Western world, I am a soft polytheist. I believe multiple gods exist, but I believe that ultimately these gods derive their essence from a single solitary source. And for me, that source is Kali Ma. So to me, Lilith could be honored as a Western avatar of Kali Ma. Does that make sense? Like, once you start worshiping Kali, like, I couldn't worship Lilith just on her own as Lilith. Because I serve Kali, I worship Kali Ma. And once you worship Kali Ma, it's like everything just becomes mom. Like, everything's mom. Or I could see Lilith as a daughter of Kali, if that makes sense. In case you're a little bit of a harder polytheist, hard polytheists believe that the gods are sources unto themselves. That each god is a unique source unto themselves, that they don't fall back onto a higher, bigger source. Lilith and Ma Kali will break down barriers and remove what does not serve you, whether you like it or not, and very protective. Yeah. I have to go, but I love you, Chica, and always enjoy talking to you. Love you too. Have a good one. Yeah, it's been almost 2 hours. Have a beautiful night. You too, honey. I'll see you in the next one. It's starting to wind down. Unless anybody has a question. Vaishali hasn't spoken in a minute. Maybe she has a question. Or he. Oh my gosh. Shali. Lee. Girl. Feminine. Oh, I'm sure I will, Anya. I look forward to it. Sisu says, my mother used to talk about all of these people, spirits you often mention, because she loved reading and learning about all of that. But I know little about it myself. Well, keep following. You'll learn. You'll learn. You'll learn it from a Western perspective, but fortunately, we have Indian viewers on who can correct me. So they probably had to go to work and shit because it's like 11 o'clock in the morning over there. So they probably had to log off and go to work. I'm just hanging out because it's nighttime and I'm a night owl. She say okie dokie. All right, does anybody else have any other questions? Ace of Water. Love is coming out. It's 1 a.m. here. Yeah, it's 12 a.m. here. I'm probably going to close it off pretty soon. Love is coming. Oh, but we're guarded against it. Well, that makes sense. We've been through a lot of shit. Lack, doubts. Yeah, lack of communication from our divine counterpart is causing doubts. But we're going to be free from these doubts. Higher self, limitations, rebirth, chemistry. Yeah, we're going to be freed from this chain of desire to our divine counterpart. Come this winter, divine feminine will experience a rebirth. Probably she will realize that she can be happy without her divine masculine. And once she has that ultimate realization, that's when the chemistry is going to kick back in. Of course, because it always does with them. Dreams cycle completion. You'll know the cycle of separation is complete when you start dreaming about your divine masculine again. Epiphany, breakthrough, yeah. So if you're not dreaming about your divine masculine, don't worry. It doesn't mean that you're not connected. It doesn't mean that you're not united. And when you do start having dreams about, just wait, because when you do start having regular dreams about them, that's when you know you're in union. I have to work for the doctor in Hawaii, but I'm used to late hours. There you go. So there's a last minute reading for everybody. I keep seeing transcendence. Transcendence, transcendence. Change, courage. Yeah, it takes courage to transcend. And this may even be on the divine feminine part. But wish fulfillment. Don't worry, you're going to be happy. You're going to have love and you're going to be happy. One way or the other. Everything's going to work out. The Hermit. Page of Swords. So if you're dealing with a Virgo, this Virgo is going to be standing in their truth about you. Otherwise, somebody, even if he's not a Virgo, somebody is going to be learning the truth. And that's all there is to it. Probably the truth about this connection, about who they truly love. Knight of Wands. Yeah, they have to follow their passion first. Eight of Cups. They have to walk away. I pulled on this earlier. Yeah, they have to follow their passion. They have to do passion over profits first. They have to follow that, and then they can realize, oh, I want a divine union. That's what I'm missing in my life. Yes, what is meant for you will find you. Exactly. Exactly. Cheers. All right. Well, if nobody has any other questions or comments, I'm probably going to let it go here. I will definitely think more about doing tarot classes and doing even some Wicca classes, because it sounds like there's some interest. Well, you know, I'm still learning myself. I have a book called Psychic Witch that I'm learning from, because I actually need to open my third eye too. The most I can do right now is teach you how to intuitively interpret tarot. I can do that. But as far as teaching you how to open your third eye, you just have to trust your intuition. Okay. The key to opening your third eye is believing that you will interpret the cards correctly. For me, that's how it is. That you will always interpret the cards correctly because your spirit guides tell you what to believe. Yeah, I can do that. Whatever different facets of a higher consciousness, whatever one may call it. Oh, yeah, I can do that for sure. But yeah, I'm still working on truly opening up my third eye, to be honest. Like, my third eye comes through in tarot and how I see tarot. So there's just something about tarot. The cards just talk to me. They just sing to me. But I would like to get to the point where I don't need tarot cards. And if you want me to, I will gladly share that information along with you. Like what I learned, I'll share to you guys so that we're all on this journey together. Because I could be like, oh, sit. Like, I could give you guys all kinds of bullshit. I could be like, oh, sit and meditate. Put an amethyst quartz to your eye. Blah, 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 blah. But I want to be real with you guys. You know? Because if I'm seeing real results and doing real work, then you'll see real results. I'm psychic, but not on purpose. It's whenever it wants to come out. Oh, it's only 10 p.m. in Oregon? That's it? It's midnight here in Iowa. I'm psychic, but not on purpose. It's just whenever it wants to come out. Yeah. So do one of the things the book says is do an affirmation. Every time you're in the bathroom and you look at yourself in the mirror, look at yourself dead ass in the eyes and say, I am psychic. Every day, fucking do that. I am psychic. And that will help boost that. Also, spend 5 minutes a day just focusing on your breathing. 5 fucking minutes. That's all it takes. 5 minutes a day. Just focus. Breath in. Breath out. And any other thoughts that come in your mind, just dismiss them. Just focus. Breath in. Breath out. Do that for 5 fucking minutes and you will feel so good afterwards. I swear to God. Yep. I just recently started doing that and it makes me feel so much better. And it's hard. To truly meditate for 5 minutes, it's hard, but you will feel amazing after you do. You will feel amazing. You'll feel energized. You'll feel happy. It's a really good time to start to get shit done. You'll want to get shit done after you've meditated for those 5 minutes. It's a really good feeling. Captain Betty wants me to pick a card for her. Betty, you know it's going to be more than a card, right? This one's just getting me started. A card for Betty, please. Take time to breathe out. That's your card, Betty. Weren't we just talking about meditation? Look at all these bugs. Bugs love me. I gotta learn to be better to bugs because bugs truly love me. Okay, take time to breathe out, Betty. So, you know this is the case. Your happily ever after is coming. You're freeing yourself from limiting beliefs. You're freeing yourself from self-limiting beliefs. Queen of Wands, you know what you want. You probably know who you want, or you at least know what you want, and you're going towards it. So whether this is about a counterpart or not, it does not at all have to be. Take time to breathe out because you know that you're on the path to happily ever after. You are freeing yourself from self-limiting beliefs and anything that is blocking you from that. You are basically a powerful witchy woman who can make what she wants happen. And you are choosing to go in a path that serves you the most. So take time to breathe out because you got a lot going on, Betty. Yeah, Page of Swords. It's all about standing in your truth. Okay, Betty? It's all about standing in your truth. Which I'm picking up, you don't have a single problem doing that. Three of Cups. You're going to have reason to celebrate. Ace of Coins, the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, you're going to get a fresh start, but you're not going to see it coming, okay? You're welcome. Anybody else got anything? All right, you guys, I think we're winding down. Anybody else have any other questions? Look at these bugs. They're everywhere. No, is everybody getting tired? It's been about 2 hours. I wouldn't be surprised if everybody was tired. You should get some rest. Yeah, I'm about ready to call it a night. I think we're good. Okay, everybody. Mwah. This has been amazing. Thank you for hanging out with me. It's been a lot of fun. Hope you got something out of it, right? Anyway, I will talk to you guys soon. I have Cece emailed me. All right, sweet. Yeah, because I was going to do Cece's birthday, so I was going to do your birthday reading. So I'll probably be back with a Leo reading pretty soon. Yeah, are you a Leo, Betty? I gotta do a Leo reading, so I might switch over and do my Leo reading real quick. So if you're up for that, then there you go. So, all right, everybody. Mwah. I love you all. Have a wonderful night, and I'll talk to you soon.